Hello everyone, welcome to the most exciting video I have ever filmed that has actually been about 1 full year in the making. Yes, you heard that right. Launching my very first Risa Does Makeup product began with an idea about 1 year ago. I have been on YouTube now for about 7 years. And like most YouTube content creators that start to gain a following on the platform, you start to think about or dream about what it would be like to put out your own product, something that you created, that you put your heart and soul into, and it's really an exciting thought. But for many of us, that's all it is. It's just a thought, because I'm sure a lot of people are like me and are extremely intimidated by the thought of putting out their own product. Where to start? Who do I contact? How do I get a prototype? Maybe I need to contact a chemist. What about marketing? What about sales? What about taking credit cards? There are so many things to consider. So for years and years, I have had this idea, but I just never did anything about it until last year when I made the decision at the beginning of the year that I was going to work on this idea that I had for a product with my name on it. Please allow me to introduce you to the Risa Does Makeup Lash Collection in collaboration with BK Beauty. I have been wearing these for months now in videos, and whenever people comment, what lashes are those? I either did not respond, so for that I apologize, or I said I can't tell you just yet. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I'm gonna start to cry. These are my own lashes. Lashes that I created that I honestly feel fill a void in the beauty world, that are also representative of what I look for in a lash, especially as I've gotten older. Okay, the reason why I wanted to come out with my own lashes is because I felt like I would go out and buy so many false lashes, either from the drugstore or mid-price lashes or even $30 and $35 luxury lashes. And I became very frustrated because I felt like so many of the lashes were far too dramatic for my eyes, or they were just low quality. And being that I was a makeup artist for more than 20 to 23 years before I started doing YouTube full time, I have tried so many false lashes over the years and have applied lashes to so many different eye shapes and ages. And I'll tell you, I felt like there was a segment that was missing. Lashes were either too natural, where there was almost no point in wearing them, or they were just far too dramatic, especially for people with hooded eyes and especially for people with mature eyes. And a lot of times mature eyes go hand in hand with hooded eyes, because you will find, if you're not there yet, that as you get older, the skin on your lids starts to get much less firm, you get a lot more crepiness, it's a lot more difficult to apply eyeshadow, and I find that lashes are a great way to elevate your look, give you a more youthful appearance, but you don't want the lashes to take over your face. I wanted to create lashes where if you were standing this close to someone, they could look at you and have to ask, are your lashes real? Now, some of you might be thinking, well, if I want to add a little bit of drama to my lash line, I'll just apply some individual lashes. And don't get me wrong, I love and appreciate individual lashes, but they are, in my opinion, extremely difficult to apply, especially to yourself. So I have created 4 lash styles, 3 full strips and 1 corner lash that I feel will truly look incredible on every eye shape of every age. Now, why exactly have I collaborated with BK Beauty? Well, as I think most of you know, BK Beauty is a brand that started off making brushes. I have been friends with Lisa J for many, many years. And over the years, we have talked about our hopes and dreams for the futures of our channels. And I remember distinctly when she told me that she was going to be starting a brush line. And when she finally launched the brushes and I tried them, I was blown away. I've got to admit, and I think I've told her this too, that I was a little bit skeptical when she said she was going to be launching brushes because there are already so many fantastic brushes out there on the market. But Lisa and her company, BK Beauty, which stands for Beauty and Kindness, managed to create some of the most top tier brushes I have ever used. And again, as a makeup artist, I have used a lot. So I knew wholeheartedly that any product I would create with Lisa and BK Beauty would be of the highest quality, that the customer service would be top notch, the shipping would be fast, everything that I knew I wanted to do personally, I knew that BK Beauty could handle it at the highest levels of quality and professionalism. All right, a lot of you know that I can be very long-winded and wordy, so I'm going to try to keep this short. About a year ago, I was corresponding with Lisa on our favorite video chat app, Marco Polo. And I was asking her for some help. I told her that 2022 was going to be the year that I launched some lashes. But as I said earlier, I had no idea where to start. I was clueless, I was overwhelmed, so I reached out to her for some help. I thought maybe she could point me in the right direction of who to contact, just some starting off point. And so she responded in the way I expected her to. She said, "Of course, I'd be glad to help you. I think that's an awesome idea. You're always using eyelashes on your channel. You're always preaching in your videos about how impactful they are for your finished makeup look, and I would love to help you." So I thought, great, that's awesome. I'm really going to do this. 2022 is going to be the year. And then I noticed that I had received another video message from her about a day or two later. And she said to me, "Hey, I have an idea." And no pressure at all, but I was thinking that maybe you would like to do lashes in collaboration with BK Beauty. She explained to me that they had lashes on their radar, something that they wanted to do in the future. And when I mentioned that I wanted to do lashes, a light bulb went off in her head and she thought, why don't we do this as a collaboration? And she explained to me how it would work, that I would have full creative control over the style of the lashes, that this would be all me down to the names of the lashes. So it only took me about 2 minutes to convince my husband that this was a great idea to partner with BK Beauty, because my husband said, I don't want our house turning into a shipping station. We don't know what we're doing. Let's just work with a company that we know knows what they're doing, that has a reputation for being a quality product and having great customer service. So once we agreed on which styles we wanted, I had Lisa try them on as well to make sure she felt like they were a good style for her eyes. We wanted the styles we chose to be, as I said earlier, flattering to as many eye shapes as possible. We went back and forth on how we wanted the band to be, and we both agreed that we didn't want any lash bands to be real thick. We wanted people to be able to wear these lashes with eyeliner or without. So after a couple of months, I was sent the prototypes. I started wearing them as much as possible so that I could make sure that you could get multiple wears from each lash. I wanted to make sure that once you peeled the glue off the backs, that they weren't going to fall apart. I wanted to make sure that they felt comfortable on the eyes, that the bands were just right. And once I approved of the 4 lash styles, they went into production. And Lisa warned me that that would take a long time. She actually warned me at the very beginning that this process could take up to a full year. Lisa and I both agreed that we wanted the packaging to be upscale. We wanted a very sturdy box that had a magnetic closure so that you could store your lashes safely, because you can reuse these lashes over and over and over again. I have used each lash at least 10 times. And in my next video on Thursday, I'm going to do the most in-depth lash application video that I think has ever been on YouTube, which will include how to remove the lashes, how to remove the glue, put the lashes back in the case. And I like that the case has a window right here so you can see what style you're picking up. And the style name of each lash is right there on the bottom of the packaging. And on the back of each box is a quote from me describing that particular style. Being that I am from Las Vegas and I do really love living here, I wanted to pay, what's the word, homage to the city by naming each lash after something in Las Vegas, or something that at least brings Las Vegas to mind. So I think it was around September that Risa and BK Beauty received the first batch of the completed lashes. Risa had me come to Austin in October for a photo shoot. It was so much fun. I loved working with Risa and her team. Everyone at BK Beauty is just so kind and genuine and professional. I cannot gush about them enough. I'm so appreciative of the welcoming experience I had with every member of the BK Beauty team. Here are a couple of photos from the shoot. All right, now it's time for me to go through all 4 styles of the lashes, tell you how much they cost, and when you can purchase them. By the way, all of these lashes are 100% cruelty-free and vegan. They use the same handmade, high-quality, soft synthetic fibers as BK Beauty brushes. These lashes are transformative with very minimal effort. So why don't we start with the Vegas lash? These lashes are ultra glam, they're full, they are in a cat eye shape. I personally have to trim about 2 bunches off of this lash if I want it to fit my eye, but what I like to do most often is actually trim off about 4 of the lash bundles and just use the inner portion on the outer corner of my eye to give me that real lifted cat eye effect. Next up, we have the style Stiletto, which is actually what I have on right now. The Stiletto lash is the perfect combination of wispy, layered volume for daytime or a night out. Next up, we have Day Club. These are lightweight, fluttery, wispy lashes that are perfect for any occasion. These are the lashes that I put on my 75-year-old mother, and she absolutely loved them. She felt like with these lashes on, she did not even need to wear any eyeshadow. The lashes were so impactful and made her feel so beautiful all on their own. And then finally, Martini. I thought I was being cute by naming these Martini because it has the word teeny in it. I know it's not spelled correctly, but I thought teeny, small, tiny lashes. They're tiny corner lashes, and let me tell you, they are the perfect lash for just adding a little extra something. So often in my makeup tutorials, I talk about how to lift eyes that are starting to turn down, and putting a corner lash like this right on the ends of your lash line when you're all done with your makeup, that is going to take your look from a 8 to 10 to a 11 or 12. The Vegas lashes retail for $24. The Stiletto lashes retail for $22. Day Club lashes also retail for $22. And Martini lashes retail for $18. Pre-sale for the BK Beauty Risa Does Makeup lashes starts today. You can place your order today. I will have the link down below in the description box. Pre-orders will start shipping on the official launch date, which is this Thursday, February 2nd. And before I close out this video and probably start bawling, I have to get these words out. I could not do this. This would not be happening without all of you. Every single one of you who watches my videos, comments on my videos, you are the reason why I was given this opportunity. Over the past couple of years, I have seen my peers, my friends here on YouTube, do collaborations. I was always so incredibly over the moon happy for them. I purchased their products. I tried to promote them either here on my YouTube channel or at least on my other social media. And again, I was so happy for them. But in the back of my mind, I did think, when is my opportunity going to come? And that's when last year I decided that I was just going to do it on my own, and then the perfect thing fell into my lap. The perfect collaboration for the perfect product for me. My regular viewers know how much I love and adore lashes. I have been applying them in my tutorials, I think ever since I started. I always try to show a finished look without lashes before I add lashes, for those of you that don't want to wear lashes. And I know some of my Risa Does Makeup family is going to be a little bit disappointed because perhaps you're someone who just never wears lashes. Well, hopefully this won't be the only product that I ever put out there with my name on it, but let me tell you, it is a great way to start. I am absolutely in love with these lashes. I hope you love them as much as I do. As I mentioned earlier, I will be posting another video on launch day doing an in-depth lash application tutorial. You will even see my 75-year-old mother applying the lashes to herself to show that anyone of any age can do this. So that's coming in a couple of days, but pre-sale starts today. And once again, thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart for helping to make this happen. I just love you all so much. I almost forgot to mention that Lisa J, the founder of BK Beauty, will be posting her own video about the lashes tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching, and once again for your incredible support and encouragement over the years.